If there's any skill every single person on earth should have, it is copywriting. Now, whether you intend to be a freelancer who provides copywriting services to business owners around the world, or you are even a business owner who is selling a product or a service, you need copywriting. Now, what is copywriting? Copywriting is simply writing to sell. If you have a business, it's going to be weird that your business is not online in this current age. Now, if you're going to run an online business, you need to write. Writing is one part of an online business that there is nothing you can do about it. You have to write. Either you're the one writing it or somebody is writing it for you. And also, if you're a copywriter, this skill is something that you can use to help businesses drive traffic, make people convinced that this product is the best thing for them and that they can make sales and increase their revenue. Now, if you intend to be a copywriter, in this video, I'm going to be answering different questions that people have about copywriting, what skills you need to be a copywriter, how much it can make you, the earning potential, and so many other things. If this is something you're looking for answers to, jump into this video with me as I answer your questions. Like I said, copywriting is simply writing to sell. It's writing convincingly, writing persuasively to make people take a desired action. Sometimes it's not for them to buy something. Sometimes it's for them to click a link. Sometimes it's for them to subscribe to a newsletter. Sometimes it's for them to join a group. It's for them to do something. But as long as you're writing to tell somebody to do something, you're practicing copywriting. Now, as a copywriter, what are the skills that you need? Of course, you need writing. You need to know how to write, and I don't mean complicated writing. So I've discovered that a lot of people think, oh, I have to be clever, I have to be smart in my writing. You're not writing poem. As a copywriter, you're not a poem, you're not a poet, okay? You're just writing simple languages. So if you can write simple English that people can understand, if you can write a letter to a friend, you can write a letter to a friend, then you have the potential to be a copywriter. So because in copywriting, you need to be able to write as simple as possible, in as simple manner as possible, because yes, you're writing for business owners, but you're writing to people who just need the product, people who just want their lives to be better, people who just want to solve one problem or the other. So if you're solving a problem, you're not presenting that problem to them in a complicated manner. Okay, so copywriting is simply writing words that your audience can understand, or that your client's audience can understand very easily. So if you can write convincingly, you can write beautifully, you can write simple English, yes, you can be a copywriter. Then you need a knowledge of human psychology, like what makes people buy. There's a saying that people buy with based on emotions and justify with logic. It's one of the popular copywriting quotes. Yeah, so you need to understand what are the emotions that make people buy, what are the things they want to achieve that make them make purchasing decisions, and that is what you incorporate into your writing. You also have to be able to do research, because you need to understand your audience, you need to understand your product or whatever it is that you're selling, you need to understand your competitors and other things. So you need to be able to research. So as a copywriter, is it Google has become my best friend? Okay, my second best friend. Okay, so Google is going to be your friend. You're going to learn how to research, how to, dig deep into people's lives. There are different sources of researches online that you have to dig into and find how are people feeling, what are they saying about this product, what are they saying about this problem, how do they want their problem solved, and why. Okay, so you have to be able to do research, you'll be able to write. Those are basic things that you need as a copywriter. And of course, you need to be willing to practice, because the more you practice this skill, the more you get better at it. Okay, now, if you don't practice, you're not going to get better. Okay, you have to be willing, you have to be patient, you have to be persevering. But for the main skills that you need for this thing, you need to be able to write well, you need to be able to do research, you need to understand human psychology. And for these things, a good course will introduce you to these basic skills that you need. So how do you learn copywriting? Just take a course. There are several free and paid courses on the internet, really. Okay, just go online, do research. Okay, there are so many courses that you can buy or that you can go through. You can, if you don't have the finance to invest yet, you can start by going through free courses, right? Reading blogs on copywriting to get started. And then when you're ready, you can invest, because it's important for you to invest in yourself. It gives you the confidence to charge. Okay, when it's time for you to start charging clients, the fact that you have invested in yourself gives you the confidence to charge. Okay, so don't be the person looking for free things all over the place. All right. At some point, you're going for free stuff. At some point, you need to be willing to invest money in yourself. Okay, so what are the different websites and what are the different courses that you can have? So I'm just going to mention a few of them in this video. The first one, this one is free. It's on YouTube. It's from this channel called Copy That, right? It's called The Secrets of Copywriting, a free 5-hour course, a whole 5 hours, and it's free. So you can go through. I've gone through it myself, and it's a very beautiful copywriting course. Now, it depends. Now, what's the duration for you to cover a copywriting course? It depends on you. I always tell people, it depends on you, right? Now, if you're serious, when I was getting started, I spent less than a week going through my course, and I was really ready to start practicing and everything. So if you are willing to get started, if you are hungry for results, you want to improve your life, you want to get better at this, you want to really learn, you can go through a course in 3 days. You can go through a course in a day, depending on which course you go for. I bought a course from Udemy that I'm going to show you, and I went through it in less than a week. And I was ready to get that, and it was really very helpful for me to start with. And of course, I had to learn more and research and go on Google and learn as much as I could. I joined Facebook groups. I did a lot of things to help myself. You have to practice as well, like I said, and all of that. Okay, so it depends on you. How long it takes you to become a copywriter, to learn, to finish a course, really depends on you. So now going to my second copywriting resource that you can take to get started. Now, there is this. If you go on copyblogger.com, it's a popular copywriting website. They have this free PDF that is about copywriting. So you can just go on the website. This is website copyblogger.com/copywriting. I'm going to put all the links in the description box so you can check it out, check every one of them out, and then go for the one that suits you the most. Okay, so when you go on copyblogger.com/copywriting 101, you see it says get free access to our free ebook, get access to our free copywriting 101. So just enter your email address and they will send the free ebook to your email. Now, the next one is this free copywriting resource by John Carlton. Okay, just go on simplewritingsystem.com. I'm also going to pop the link in the description box. Okay, so it's a free training. So when you scroll down, you find a place where you can enter your email. Just click on any of these buttons. It will take you to where you enter your email, and then they will send you the videos in your email, or they'll send you a link, and when you click it, it'll take you to the videos. You shall get the videos, the course in your email. Okay, so this is it, and it has a lot of testimonials, so you might want to check that out. It is also free. Like I said, if you want to try something free, you can try this. Now, there is a blog also that covers a lot of things on copywriting. It's by quicksprouts.com. Okay, I'm going to pop the link in the description box, right? So when you go in there, you will see this is a whole blog on copywriting, like a complete guide on copywriting. So when you read it, you'll just read it and understand, take your time to understand what they are teaching you and all. Now, when you scroll all the way down, when you get down, you will see links to other blogs that they have written, and just click on them. It will show you, it will teach you, those blogs will teach you so many other things about copywriting. So you can see them here. So when you click on any of these ones, it takes you to different places that will teach you more about copywriting. So this is just a blog post. It's not an ebook. It's not a video course. It's just a blog post, okay? But it has done a lot of job explaining the concept of copywriting to you. Now, coming to Udemy, where I took my own copywriting course when I was going to get started, there are a lot of copywriting courses on Udemy. When you go there, they are paid. I'm not sure if they have free courses on copywriting, but they are paid. You see this one, complete AI-powered copywriting course, ChatGPT. I believe this one is a recent course. But look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. Look at the number of students that are taking the course. And sometimes maybe based on your pocket, you can want to consider your pocket as well. Now, this bestseller in the middle is the one I took. The complete copywriting course. This is it here. The complete copywriting course, Write to Sell Like a Pro. That was a course I took, and I can tell you it is very good. You can see it's a bestseller. It has 22,000 ratings. It has almost 85,000 students around the world. And look at the ratings, they are very good. At the time I took it, I think it was on sale when I took it back then in 2020. And I bought it for like the equivalent of 5,000 naira at the time. But now it's like 34,900. So, well, okay, so you can go for this course. I can attest that it's a very good course. The teacher has a Facebook group that is very helpful. I also joined the group, So when I did the course, I joined our group and people are there asking questions, being nice and everything, all sort of people in the group and everything. And you also join our email list. She will send you resources from time to time, and she also pitch you on different products that she has. But this course is a very good course. So if you go online, you're going to see a lot of other websites. Just go to Google and type copywriting courses, maybe free copywriting courses, best copywriting courses. It will bring a lot of resources for you. So how much can you earn as a copywriter? Well, it depends on who you're targeting, the kinds of businesses that you're working with. For example, I live in Nigeria. So if you're working with Nigerian businesses, you're likely going to earn in Naira. So there are businesses that pay like 100,000 Naira per month. I've had businesses, companies approach me for jobs, and the pay was around like 100, 150, some 200, some 500. You know, it depends. It depends on also where they are based and what they are offering and what you're going to be doing for them, right? But if you're targeting the international market, like you want to write for clients in the United States, in the UK, in Europe, and all around the world like that, yeah, you can earn anything from $3 per hour to maybe like even $100 per hour plus. When I started, my first paid job was by this guy who was in the UK, and I just edited a couple of website pages for him and just made them better than what they were at the time. And I was paid £100 for the old job because it was like, I don't have money, I just have small change. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it for you. Okay, so and that job took me just a couple of hours to complete, right? And then I got a job with this US-based agency, based on the setting of the agency at the time. Well, they started with $2.5 per hour, then they raised it to $3 per hour. I was working with them 4 hours per day for 5 days a week. So that's like 20 hours. That's part-time. So they were also full-time staff. They wanted me to become full-time at some point. But if you want full-time jobs, by all means, go with them. Or if you're also making this a side hustle, it's going to require some commitment from you, because everything you lay your hands on requires some time, some effort, some commitment for you to get better at it if you're going to make any reasonable result out of it. So I was working with that agency 4 hours per day for 5 days a week. That's 20 hours. And, you know, so like I was earning like $240 per month at the time as a part-time staff. Okay, then after I left, I went on Upwork and I raised my rate. I actually got a blog writing job at $40 per hour. At that time, $25, you know, just depending on different clients and how much they're offering you, or what you are willing to accept, admit. At this time, I charge between $20 per hour to $50 per hour. Okay, so when you get better, you can command more fees. You may not start out charging big fees. You might want to start small. Our advice, you might want to start small to build your confidence, to build your portfolio. And then, you know, with the quality of work that you are able to offer, the better you get, the more confident you can be to charge more fees, you know, and the happier you can make your clients. And they're like, okay, we are getting value for our money. Okay, so when you're starting now, you might want to start on the low side for money, and then as you get better, you get more confidence, you advance in your skill, you can now increase your fees and charge more as you desire and as you're able to get results from your clients. So you can begin this like immediately. Just take a course, be serious, and then you can make samples for yourself. As you're making samples, or maybe you're writing free samples for people, put them together in a Google Drive folder. Okay, and when you're prospecting, you're looking for clients and they're asking you, where are your samples? You can easily send them a link to your portfolio, to your writing portfolio, and send them, these are my samples. So you're not just writing for fun, writing anyhow. You're writing, putting them together in one place, so that when people ask you that where are your samples, you can send them a link to that Google Drive folder and say, these are my samples, this is my portfolio, and it's easy for you to convince people that they should work with you. Okay, so I hope that you've learned something from this video. This is how to build your copywriting skills and get started very quickly, even as early as today, as a copywriter, right? If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section and I'll be there to answer your questions. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified about them. So until I come your way next time, thank you so much for joining this video and have a nice time.